Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well. We've got more good news to bring you today. Yes, the smiles are finally coming back, international break is finally coming to an end. We're getting news day after day after day of exactly what we want to hear in the lead up to Chelsea versus Southampton next Saturday. So hang in for the rest of this video as I give you the laydown on what has happened, which is good news. So stay tuned for that one. Before I get into it, although, I do want to say, for those of you that enjoyed my Twitch stream last night, my first one on my relaunch, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked it. I apologize for the little bit of lag that occurred during the stream. However, I think it's been resolved, and I'm going to double check and make sure for the next stream, everything will be good. I might be streaming tonight. I will try and get that done depending on how fast I can get this up. I don't know when this is going to be up, but after that, I will see. If I am there, you will get a notification. If you're following me, you will get a notification letting you know that I am live, and from today onwards, whenever I'm live, you'll know about it. So I hope you enjoyed it. It was quite a laugh. 3 wins out of 3. Good start to Chelsea's season. I'm loving it. Nice career mode, and we get into the nitty gritty over there and see how far we can take the team. Anyway, it was a good stream. I hope you enjoyed it. Now let's get into the news. What's happened? I saw this earlier on and began to get excited. This is what I saw. Edouard Mendy is expected to be fit for Chelsea's fixture against Southampton on Saturday. That's from Uber Chelsea FC on Twitter. If you're not following them already, do give them a follow. Very, very cool account. Gives you all the latest and very reliable too. Very, very good source to get your Chelsea information from. And I saw that and thought, uh-oh, here we go. He's going to be fit. He's not even going to miss a game, which is what I said in my last couple of videos where I reported that he had a little bit of a thigh strain, but the muscle's not torn. So I'm expecting him to be back for Southampton, surely, because not even a strain, but if the muscle's not torn and you've just got a little bit of pain, a week is more than enough to be able to recover. So I thought there's no way he's going to be missing Southampton, surely. Well, now we get a confirmation from Dan McCarthy with this. As you may have seen by now, Mendy has a better chance of being fit for Southampton. Key days ahead. Hopefully he trains in the coming days. Also adds, and I want to say this because this is the added bit of good news, even though it's kind of half and half, and you'll see why, but this is it. He says, Ziyech, with a good week's training back at CFC, expect him off the bench against Southampton. Chelsea getting closer to a fully fit squad. I don't get why he has to come off the bench. That's my personal opinion. I don't understand why he needs to come off the bench. He can start, surely. He's been fit for ages, right? He's been training and he's just been training and he's looked sharp and he's looked good. Then he goes away to internationals. He plays for Morocco for 31 minutes. He looks great. He comes off the bench for that game. And now he's got a week at Cobham. Surely he's fit enough to start this game. Surely. What is the hesitation? What is the hesitation, man? Please, get the guy on the pitch. Just being able to hang about and wait for this guy's full debut is long now. I'm hoping he starts. Today is Monday. We've got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then match day. Surely, after playing 31 minutes for your country, where he done really well and he was moving really good and he looked fresh, he looked fit, he looked sharp, he looked fast, everything you want from him, he showed. There's no reason why he can't start on Saturday. I don't care. If he just come back from injury, right, and it's his first game back and you don't know what to expect, cool. But he's been training whilst he's been trying to get his fitness up after recovering from his injury. Then he goes to internationals, plays 31 minutes, and then gets a few more days of break or, of training at Cobham because he's now back in London. He's back at Cobham now. Surely by Saturday he's fit to start. I can't fathom how he can't be. I can't. And for the fact that we need points, yeah. And I understand everyone else on the team is going to be there and that's good. But we can start with the complete package from the get-go. So I'm praying that he doesn't come off the bench. I'm praying he's in the starting lineup. I want to see Ziyech start on Saturday against Southampton. That would be lovely jubbly. Please, Lamps, start Ziyech. Mason Mount was a bit of a controversial factor yesterday for England because he was in the starting lineup and everyone had a go at Southgate saying, oh, he's got his nudes, he's why is he always starting? Very similar to what's happening with Lampard and to Chelsea fans, but this time it was the entire nation on Southgate. And then he scores. A bit of a lucky goal, not going to lie. It took a crazy deflection and went into the top corner. But a goal's a goal, so he scored. Fair play to him. Now, it's going to get even more controversial because if Ziyech doesn't start, right, Hudson-Odoi on the pitch, Pulisic, I'm hoping is going to be starting. But there's a chance we could see Mason Mount starting that game. And that's the polarising factor. That's the one where everyone's going to be like, no, why is Ziyech not starting? And you just know the moment the starting lineup comes out, if Mason Mount's on there, it's going to be mental. Avoid Twitter is my advice. Avoid it. But again, look, I am fully expecting a Chelsea side with all of our new signings from the get-go against Southampton. And if Ziyech has to come off the bench, then I don't understand it, but I'm hoping it'll be enough up until he gets on the pitch for us to be winning the game by the time he does. So, fingers crossed. Now, a very interesting article I came across and a piece of news regarding Jorginho. Now, we know the transfer window's just passed. We know that we wanted to go out and get a defensive midfielder, and we couldn't. We couldn't get a Declan Rice. We couldn't get a Thomas Partey. Apparently, Chelsea were a little bit hesitant in actually pursuing. We were interested in Partey, but didn't go all the way to trigger the release clause, and we are definitely interested in Declan Rice, but in terms of the money and playing that much and having to let players go first, which didn't quite happen, so we've got loads of players lingering about, we couldn't get the Declan Rice deal done in time. So, we've kept Jorginho, we've kept Kovacic, we've got Billy Gilmour returning, we've got N'Golo Kante who's going to be playing week in, week out, that's without question, but Jorginho is the factor here. Jorginho was rumoured to be leaving, and especially whilst Maurizio Sarri was still at Juventus, which he's not anymore because Andrea Pirlo is the new gaffer over there. But once Maurizio Sarri was there as manager, there was a big aura in the air that, yeah, Jorginho's going to go to Juve. He's going to go to Juve. Sarri's going to come and collect his boy. Just like he done at Napoli when he signed for Chelsea. And now at Juve, he's going to come back to Chelsea to take him away. That's just, he takes him wherever he goes, right? Then he got sacked. With the transfer window that has just passed, there was a big rumour that he could be heading back to Juve. But his agent, weirdly enough, has spoken about exactly what's happened. And he's gone on to say this. So according to the player's agent, João Santos, the Blues chose to snub a swap deal for Jorginho that would have seen ex-Juventus and current Barcelona, Pjanic, call Stamford Bridge's new home. So that would have been an interesting swap. Pjanic for Jorginho. I know some of you might be okay with that. Santos, his agent, said this. Yes, Juve had proposed an exchange with Pjanic to Chelsea, which the English club did not take into consideration. But Paratici, Juventus chief football officer, never called me. Would he have gone to Juve with Sarri? I think so. And that's obvious. We knew this. It was a little bit of a blessing in disguise that Maurizio Sarri got sacked from Juventus, because had he not, and had he still been at the club today, I believe Juventus would have come for Jorginho, and Jorginho would be wearing black and white right about now. And if we didn't go out and get a defensive midfielder, we'd be in a little bit of trouble, because we'd have Kante, Kovacic, Billy Gilmour when he returns, who might be going on a loan deal, by the way. I'll just put that out there. But he might be heading to Rangers, I've read. I'm not sure if that's actually legit, but Rangers could be his destination on a loan deal. We'll see what happens. But that's it. Those are the only midfielders that we could play in a pivot. You know, we'd have to play Mason Mount in the pivot now. You know, this is this is where it would have gone. So I'm kind of happy that Jorginho has stuck around. But the news regarding Jorginho now is Chelsea are apparently preparing to offer him a new contract. And here it is. Chelsea are ready to reward Jorginho with a new deal after the midfielder stayed loyal to the Blues during the recently closed transfer window. I'm happy. I'm happy if he stays. I'm totally happy if he stays. You know, I've got nothing against Jorginho. He brings an element that some other players don't. Yes, he's a bit one-dimensional. However, I'm hoping in terms of different styles of play that Lampard wants to implement at Chelsea in certain scenarios where we have to switch the midfield about, where we need a long-range passer, where we need someone to build the play from the back, where, we need someone that is better defensively, because Kovacic is good. Jorginho, who had a problem with that area at first, has gotten a lot better. And we've seen his recent performance alongside N'Golo Kante where it worked pretty well. So, he does have elements to his game where it's definitely going to benefit us. And with a tough schedule, especially with the Champions League, we need all the firepower we can get. And we need all the manpower we can have. And Jorginho that puts no foot wrong. So fair play if he signs a new deal and he sticks around. And then in the future, if he ends up leaving, well, Chelsea will have to sell him and not let him go on a free or on a cheap deal. So Jorginho to sign a new contract? Are you happy with that? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear it. But yes, let me know what you think about Edouard Mendy. Definitely looking like he's going to be starting on Saturday against Southampton. Ziyech, should he come off the bench? Or are you like me, believing that he's fit now, mate? Play him. Please, Lamps. Stick him in the starting 11. And let me know about Jorginho. I'd love to hear it. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Hit my notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Follow me on Twitch because I will be streaming regularly now. I will remind you in videos each time when I'm going to stream or when I'm certain that I'll stream. Tonight might be one, so do follow and do keep your notifications open. That way when I do go live, you will know about it. So again, thank you all so much for watching. Have a good one. Look after yourselves. Take care and peace.